Hi there, people out in YouTube land and internet land. It's just me, Wally B. Oh, and the occasional mosquito and a bunch of seagulls. I think those same seagulls that were not so afraid of me the other day. Anyhow, I think I'll start something called a rock talk. As you can see, I'm sitting on a nice sizable rock in the middle of the school field. But really, it's just something about something that's on my mind, something that disappoints me about people. About 5 weeks ago, I wrote this, I don't know what to call it, an initiative, procedures for drivers. So I've been a professional driver, hotel shuttles and airport shuttles and private schools for, well, just going on 12 years now. And anyway, in all that time, when I talked with a lot of other airport shuttle drivers, they're always saying, "Oh, people these days, they're bad tippers. You know, they're not so great." I had to totally disagree with those drivers because people these days are not bad tippers. People these days are actually very good tippers. You just got to know what to do, and you just got to know how to treat people. You got to know procedures because I was making $150 a week average just in tips. I'm not sure if you can hear me because of the wind. But anyway, so about 5 weeks ago, I wrote all these procedures on what it takes to get drivers to treat people, how to treat people in order to get better tips. And so I called up a particular organization here in the city, in Calgary, that shall remain nameless, for good reasons, because it's not really about them, or it's not really against them. I'm just speaking because I'm disappointed in people in general. Anyway, I talked to this organization and I asked them if they would give me a letter of support or something like that I could take around to the various hotels to say, you know, these procedures, this initiative is a really good thing because these people, this authority, they actually agree with it. I figured we'd sit down and talk and we'd discuss everything that's going on, but I think because they belong to the city, I inadvertently gave them a kick in the butt, and they realized this is something we should have thought of a long time ago. Why is the private sector doing it, doing something that we should have done? So anyway, they've been giving me the runaround for 5 weeks now. And the latest runaround was talking with the vice president, sitting down with the vice president and discussing my initiative and getting a letter from her. But again, we've been playing telephone tag. Well, not even telephone tag because she's just not returning my calls. Anyhow, what's disappointed me is the fact that they would do things like that. You know, they would say one thing and then do another. I think in the old days, our people would call that being two-faced. And from the Hollywood point of view, the natives would say, "White man speak with forked tongue." But this is not a race issue because they've never met me. We've never met in person. It's always been over the phone. So, again, that's just it. It's not really against people, and it's not really against any organization. It's not a race thing. It's just that they could have had the courage to say, you know, we appreciate it, but thanks, but no thanks. Instead, the only thing I got 4 weeks after the initial call was, "Oh, well, we've been working on our own program that's something similar to that." Anyhow, maybe they have, maybe they were, I have no idea. I'm not calling anybody a liar. I'm not speaking out against any particular organization or any person. I just find it disappointing that people cannot be honest. And they can't say, "Oh, well, let's work together and maybe we can do something and we can both work together and we can both be happy and, you know, and everybody can benefit." But anyway, it's no big deal because I know my methods are proven. They've been proven on the battlefield. They've been proven out there in the real world. So I have real world experience, and we'll see what happens. I should be getting the brochures back from the printer. I got my brother. He volunteered to design something for me. So when I get those back, I'll be going to the hotels myself, and we'll see what happens. If they go with it, great. If not, well, that's fine too. And this whole initiative, driver's hospitality, if it comes through, great. If something happens, everybody will benefit. The drivers will benefit. The hotels will benefit. The passengers will benefit. The guests, and the city will benefit overall, because it's just better for everybody. And if it doesn't come through, well, it's no big deal, because I've been blessed with that investor money from my other company for this other project, this Pitching to Peter project. So either way, I'm happy. If this driver thing goes through, great. It's something that honestly could take a bit more of my time than I would really like, but I can always pass it off to another driver who can take over. So either way, whatever happens, I'll be going ahead with this other project, Pitching to Peter, in which case I'll end up in New Zealand, and we'll see what happens with this Hollywood Reporter ad, which is be going through. But that's going to happen in September. Right now, I just had to get this off my back. My disappointment in a city-run organization that didn't want to be shown up by the private sector, that is giving me all these carrots, dangling carrots in front of me, saying, oh yeah. But anyway, okay, never mind. That's that. That's a nice day. Kind of cloudy, a little bit chilly, not too bad. And this rock is not too cold. So you've always known, or you've always heard, or you may have heard, don't sit on cold rocks because you'll get hemorrhoids. I never believed that until actually one year it happened. Okay, that's it. Thanks. We'll talk to you later. It's just me and the gulls. I'm just hanging out with a bunch of gulls. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.